But this serious. Me carry you come a dinner and you a tell me about Spice?
Yeah, man, that's Spice for YouTube, I said that. Our concert postponing it came on. It could have come on 3 hours ago. The channel, the Kingmixup channel. Plus, one November 25th, another show we're supposed to cancel. That's until further notice. It should be much better.
Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not forwarding from Kingmixup, it's not credible. I keep on telling you that you don't know the things said people. It's up on yourself on that Friday, but you know my style already. One bag of one in a one. And I gotta give you these daily updates from the people you see and don't see on the screen. And as you heard in the beginning, bless up yourself, Mama Chin. You see me, I say, yes, people. I'm gonna try to I've toned down the language now that I know we have respectable people watching the channel. You see me, I say. But okay, people. Dancehall Queen Spice is still in the headline again because she's a hot topic, obviously. And I'm going to touch base on this case in a few different areas. And in any particular order because the people that might talk. You see me, I say. And honestly, no, we all know by now Spice team is not credible, and therefore the people that must question, did she really write that apology and said that she had a hernia and, it wasn't a heart attack and, coma and all of them stuff there, you see me, I say. And we know that because the booking agent proved that when he made the first initial statement on the behalf of Spice about these rumors was being false, we know that him is a liar because this is the first promoter that's up next to, see Spice perform in his venue canceled. Well, he didn't cancel, he postponed it. You know what I mean? So we know that there's some serious complications because Spice wouldn't postpone anything less. You know what I mean? Unless she can't stand up on her 2 foot, etc. Maybe she can't talk. You know what I mean? But we know that the publicist the booking agent is not credible because it just look like say a money in my defense. You know what I mean? And they never care about the besties them feelings, you see me? So that was a red flag. This is why I'm telling you from day one. Me I wait for say the promoter them I got under this. You know what I mean? Because money is invested in this, you see me I say. And like I said, I'm looking to future shows to see if they're gonna be postponed as well because we know the next one is in December 10th in Jamaica. You see me, I said, them I play checkers, me I play chess. You feel me? Also, this latest post with Spice seems like damage control and just reiterating what people were saying prior to, this post in particular that we're talking about. And honestly, a post like this should have been the first thing her IG account did instead of promoting music. You know what I mean? So that's another red flag, people, because she also mentioned taking a break from social media. But she never mentioned taking a break from friends and family who had her number to call to see if rumors was true or false. That's why people ain't believe Richie feelings because these people have her number, but they took to their social media platform to pray. You know what I mean? Giving the rumors validity. You see me, some people. Because I first reported this story about puncture intestine things around November 2nd. And it was a day old from the people that bust the story. So I think then, them said that she was in a coma for 36 hours. So let's say around October 30th, 31st, she was getting sedated or whatever, meaning she did surgery after seeing Nicki Minaj last IG post October 17th. So the initial story, Spice completed surgery, then complications happened. As you know, she was at an Airbnb recovering because she never got a recovery house and make the other dolly them see her and I chat her business, the queen there. And there you understand, because honestly, that's how I know most people get them body done in the DR because people see them in the recovery house. You know what I mean? So and they said it's after the surgery, the complications happen. So let's say around the 20th, I do the maths with me, you know what I mean? and things and things. So it would make sense that serious things did happen because she wasn't in the recovery house. The people are gone. You feel me? And this is all speculation of what's going on out there. It's embarrassing. And if she was in the DR for vacation, people would know because that's a party spot. You feel me? So, yeah. And lastly, before we get to the Americans blasting Spice for being a liar, because the surgery community is upset with her, people, this post with Spice, it sounds like her, but it's definitely not her. You know what I mean? Based off of certain elements that I see and feeling. And if you look at the last line, it says, "The Queen loves you all." Now, in the beginning, it says, "I'm in a better place, a space to addressing it today." That's first person. "The Queen loves you all" is third person. You see me, I say, somebody broke character, you feel me? And that is another red flag, my people. Now, with all that being said, this is why the surgery community in the American hemisphere and the Dominican hemisphere is upset with Spice. This person is interpreting Spice last IG post and said, "Let me interpret. She went to the DR to have liposuction done. She has a previous medical history of hernia while performing lipo. They inadvertently punctured her bowel. She left the procedure and went back to the house to recover. She then became gravely ill and septic too, to find punctured bowel, which was probably spilling fecal matter intra-abdomen. She then went to the septic shock and may or may not have been put in a medical induced coma. She had a second operation for the bowel repair also. She is slowly recovering, but promoters, fresh out of luck because she gonna be gone for a while. She had come off of IG because she had plans to come back and reveal her new body with a bang and wanted time to just disappear while she healed from lipo, but that never worked." This next person said hernia is the classic excuse the women on the surgery pages tell to their jobs so they can get time off. The scars and downtown are similar, you feel me? So that's why them say postpone to another time with these shows coming up for Spice. And this person said, "I'm mad at you. Let me tell ya the game. I be in the Facebook groups. White women been doing this for years. For their office jobs, most of their surgeons will write a note for it too. Then they get short-term disability for a few weeks." So instead of me showing you more screenshots of people saying that they displeased that Spice used their platform this way to lie to y'all, the surgery community is saying, does that even make sense? Saying I suffered a damaged hernia. How? In the DR. Why? They have the ability to create widespread change and awareness and don't. You see me, I say, and these were one of the first people that said Spice suffered some septic business November 2nd as well too, because it's like 3 Dominican pages, you feel me? And now Spice them is confirming how many days later, you feel I'm saying? So this is why I'm just waiting for Spice to go live and make sure she's alright, or to see her at her next performances, because I just don't trust anything coming from Spice's team. You know what I mean? They made themselves look discreditable, you feel me? And a lot of people is pissed. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to everything that I detailed in this review, on the sister, there's reasons to be worried, but like they did with the last post. Why would they put a picture of Spice praying? An old picture. Why don't Spice just take a selfie and be like, besties, you know what I mean? Red flag, my people. You know what I mean? But like the official Spice Instagram page said, she's alright, she's not dead, she never in a coma, she suffered from hernia, all of those things. It's him also. And yeah, you know what I mean? Even I got long out the video any longer, you know, people. If anything, just keep it locked to my other pages, them. You see me also. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to keep up to date upon the situation with the dancehall queen. You see me? Yeah, so most importantly, bless up on yourself. Out. Oh, sorry about that, people, because we are freestyle. So the reason why people thought this was a publicity stunt, because that's what Spice does. And I mean, she does publicity stunts, This time last year or the year before, it was the bleaching thing, she took away herself, then she appeared like how you see on the screen. So she was planning on doing another publicity stunt with the alleged tummy tuck or a liposuction. You see what I say? But as you can see, complications arise. You feel what I'm saying? We are thankful that she's alive, but this is why people say a publicity stunt. I'm not really believer in all of this stuff. You see what I say? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So if you don't want to see Spice new body, you just have to wait till she heal up and able to perform again. You see what I say? So yeah, bless.